we are going to do a Q&A, and yes, I'm in the car. I'm actually currently at my gym, but we're going to do a Q&A. I have all the questions on my phone. I'm currently filming on my camera, if you were wondering. Yep, alright. Let's go. Let's do this Q&A. Okay, so the most recent one was, it says share your latest picture. Okay, so here is, if that's going to switch, there's my latest picture. It's a cute picture of my dog when I woke up laying next to my bed. That is my most recent picture. Okay, next question. Explain yourself in 3 words. Alright, so I am very talkative. Outgoing, and outgoing, and generous. I love giving to other people. I love giving back to communities and people and stuff like that. Alright, next. Ex you would take back. Okay, so here's the thing. I would not take any of my exes back. I dated them, and they all were supposed to teach me a lesson, and I have learned said lesson, and I don't see myself ever taking any of them back, but all of these lessons were lessons I need to learn, so all of these were lessons I needed to learn so that I could become a better person, and so that when my soulmate does come around, I am the best version of me. So no, I would not take any of my exes back, but they did all teach me something, and I do not regret dating any of them. Okay, so one says post a picture of a crush, and another one says describe your crush, and I'm not going to take a picture. I'm not going to post a picture of my crush. That's a little weird. He knows I like him. He doesn't like me back, but I'm not going to post a picture, but I will describe him if you want. He is tall. He's funny. He's kind of a bit of a nerd. He loves reading books. He and I can talk about books for hours on end. And he plays a lot of video games. Yeah. But I'm not going to show a picture of him. Obviously, that's a little weird. Also, just so you know, I'm not wearing a seatbelt. My car is completely off. There's nothing running, therefore I can film this. I'm in a parking lot currently. Okay. Next question. What is your guilty pleasure? Ooh, what is a guilty pleasure of mine? Oh, nighttime driving. I have no idea why. Nighttime driving and dancing in the rain. No clue why. They make me feel so free, and they're kind of just weird, random things. I love just driving in, at nighttime when it's, dark and there's, no one on the roads. It's just, very comforting. I don't know. And then dancing in the rain is just a random guilty pleasure I've had since I was a kid. Yeah, okay, good questions, guys. So I had some compliments too. Someone said your body looks amazing. Someone also said you're unique. Thank you. I go to the gym every day, so, I go to the gym most days, actually. Not every single day. Most days. So thank you for that. And I am unique. Every single person is their own little person, and everyone is unique. Okay, so what else? What other questions we got? Someone said, if people don't see air, can fish see water? I'm not sure. That kind of reminds me of the question where it's if fish die because they live in water, if fish die in water, did they drown? I can get back to you on that one. This is someone I know in real life. I can get back to you on that one. I'm gonna think about that. That's a little confusing. I'm not exactly sure. Probably. They might be able to see water, but it might be that they could see water, but their brains block it out, because they see it 24/7 because they live in water, so their brains might block it out. I don't know. I could Google it. But that's what my hypothesis would be, is that they could see water originally, but their brains just choose to block it out because, it's not, like, affecting them that much. Alright. Someone asked, how much Play-Doh could you consume in 10 minutes if you tried really hard? Okay, so as a kid, I bet every single person ate a tiny bit of Play-Doh on accident as a kid, or sometimes on purpose as a kid. I definitely ate a little bit of Play-Doh as a kid. I'm not exactly sure how much I could eat in 10 minutes and how much I would throw up later. Probably, like, just one thing, because it tastes really bad. I bet all of you have accidentally eaten Play-Doh or ate Play-Doh as a kid. It tastes absolutely terrible, and I don't think I could get through one of the little, like, container things in 10 minutes because I would be disgusted at the taste. But that's a very interesting question. Yeah. Someone else asked, why do you have a crush on the person you have a crush on? Okay, so I'm someone who likes very simplistic love and romance. I like someone who I can sit. Also, it's raining. I don't think you can see that. But it is raining. I like very simplistic love. I like someone who I could sit on the couch, reading with his head on my lap or my head on his lap or whatever, and we could just sit there reading in silence. I like someone who I can be nerdy with and will be totally fine with it. But I also love a very deep connection with humans. I am not, with at least romance, I like a very deep connection. I like feeling like I could live with this person forever. And so I actually fell for the person I fell for right now, because he and I had a very deep conversation, and he and I had, like, this very deep conversation, and it made me see him in a completely different way than I had seen him before, because he's one of my friends, and we play video games together and all that kind of stuff. And so it made me see him in a completely different way, and it made me realize that I could like him, and then I started liking him. So that's a very good question. I bet most people don't ask questions like that. I'm just making sure it's still recording. Okay, we're good. Yep, what other questions we've got? Yeah, someone said, tell me about your love. I don't actually love this person. I feel like I could eventually, but I do not actually love this person at the current moment. Someone said, have you ever cried over a crush? Oh gosh, yes. I don't know who hasn't. I definitely have I have definitely cried over, like, 1,000 people. Like, not just people I have a crush on. I've just cried a lot. I'm actually, like, I seem not sensitive at all, but I'm actually, like, a pretty sensitive person. And so crying is something that happens a lot. But yeah, I've definitely cried over a crush. Thousands of times. Someone said, the worst thing someone said to you. Oof. Okay. I think, so I had a crush on this dude a while ago, and he usually had girlfriends, and one time he was single, and his friends, this was actually at a volleyball game. I was cheering at a volleyball game, and I was, taking, like, a small break, and we were sitting down, and my crush was sitting, like, 4 people down from me, and one of his friends, so he was like, who should I date next? And one of his friends said, oh my gosh, you should date Gabby. and he said, I'd rather kill myself than date her. And that's probably one of the worst things people said to me. I mean, I bet there's other ones. You know, I'm pretty open about the fact that I was bullied a lot in my past and stuff like that, but I think that was probably the worst one because I had a crush on this dude, and so it hurt me a lot. I definitely have cried over that person specifically a lot. So somebody asked, who would you marry? So, I like, all of these questions are, like, romance related. Like, most of them are romance related. Well, I really want someone who's nice, funny, adventurous, who, I don't really care if they like country music, but I love country music. I play it pretty much 24/7. I want someone who at least tolerates it because, you know, they're gonna hear me play it 24/7. And I love someone who I can just, like, have deep conversations with in the middle of the night, or someone it doesn't have to be always conversation, someone that could be comfortable in silence, you know, that kind of thing. Someone said, would you want to go back in time? Oh my gosh, yes. Okay, so I don't think I've talked about this on a camera, but I literally study time travel so much. They have gotten so close to time traveling. Actually, someone has already time traveled, but it was like milliseconds into the future. They have not figured out how to time travel backwards. However, to time travel forward, all you have to do is be going quicker than the speed of light and the speed of sound. But currently not figured out how to travel back in time, but I would love to travel back in time. I love science. I love studying. I love, like, learning about the world, and I feel like that could be a really, really cool, like, way to learn about the world. Kind of like, what movie was it? Peabody and Sherman. That movie where the dog and the little kid go and, like, travel into history and stuff because he had a time machine. Yeah, I would love to go back in time. Kind of great question. What do you hate the most? Okay, so I am a very, like, neutral person. I see both sides of pretty much every argument, and I hate when people argue one side and could never, ever, like, even see another person's argument. Someone who couldn't even be like, oh yeah, my argument has some problems here and there. I hate that. I absolutely despise that. And so, you know, politics these days are kind of like that. Therefore, obviously, I don't like a lot of politicians, and I don't like politics very much in this current day and age because people are like that. Because people can't see each other's sides in arguments, and that annoys the crap out of me because I'm like, every argument has an upside and a downside. There's always pros and cons, and you can actually argue your side better if you know the downsides of your side and the upsides of a different side. You can argue it way better. Therefore, I hate people who can't see the other side in an argument. Last text message I sent. Let's see. I don't even know what it was. The last text message I sent was good night. My mother, my mom, and my grandma, and dad, and I were on a family. My mom texted a family group chat saying good night. My grandma said sleep well, good night, and so I texted good night. That's the last text I sent. Not very interesting. I know. It's really not. I think that's all of the questions. That is all of the questions I have at this current moment. And so, yeah, I guess this Q&A is over. So, please like and subscribe and hit that bell button down below to get notified whenever I upload, and I will see you guys later. Oh, and also, comment down below if you liked this random Q&A. I thought that this would be, like, a good way of just making a video, making a nice sit-down video without having it be too much of just talking to a camera. I thought that I could get you guys' insight on questions that you don't know about me and answer them. But yeah, please like and subscribe. Hit that bell button down below to get notified whenever I upload, and I will see you guys next time with another video. And there's a bunch of videos coming soon. I'm doing college visits. I'm traveling. I'm doing college visits. I'm currently already filming a video for college. It's a college auditions video. I am preparing a video for YouTube of going through all of the audition process of college for the dramatic arts. I'm going for theater. But yeah, there's a lot of videos coming and it's going to be so good. But yeah, I will see you guys later. Okay, bye!